What's up, everybody? D-Man back. Welcome to a brand new video, and today we're going to be doing another Neca toy unboxing. Oh, I'm not allowed to say that word. Today we're going to be doing another Neca figure unboxing. Hey, this video is now FTC compliant. So today we are going to be checking out what is, I believe, the 1956 Godzilla King of the Monsters poster version, which is a reskin of the 1954 Godzilla. Let's unbox this, guys. The box is already kind of ripped open, but I haven't taken it out and checked it out yet, so we'll do that live on camera together. I ripped the box. No, thing's been sitting in my room for months, and the first thing I do with it is rip it. Fantastic. It's a fat box. That took some effort to get out. It's kind of heavy too, heavier than you'd think it is. Here's the box. It's actually a gorgeous box. So here's the box for Godzilla King of the Monsters, although not the King of the Monsters that just came out. The original King of the Monsters, which was not the original Godzilla, but it's based on the original Godzilla. It's the original American Godzilla movie that's not the original Japanese movie because it was remade with American actor Raymond Burr, and that's, you know, you get it. You know what I'm talking about. Here's the box, though. You got the awesome American cover on the front. That's actually, I think it is a cool cover. Who's texting me? Here's the cool poster. It's actually the poster that contributed to all the misconceptions about Godzilla being green and breathing fire. Not the case, but it is on this poster. On the side here, we have the Godzilla King of the Monsters logo with the Toho 65 years image with Shin Godzilla. Not sure why that isn't the 2019 Godzilla, but it isn't. And then, of course, on the back, we have the back of the box. You know, you got the display pictures for Godzilla. This one's got some crazy font, some cool text going on. I actually like that. And then here I did rip the thing because I'm an idiot, but that's, you know, my bad. That's not on them. So let's see what it says. We got savage action. I don't think I'm allowed to say any of these words. These are all hip catch words that the kids are using that I'm going to be picked up by the FTC for. Spectacular thrills. Dynamic violence. Ooh, hey, there's not kids friendly. Hey, dynamic violence. Authentic color scheme, just like the 56 poster. Hey, they got the date right. They got 56. Nice. Diabolical demon. Bleaching fire. It says belching fire. I can't read. Belching fire. So there you go. You got the back of the box. I'll let you guys check it out. Don't you love how I have this much quality in my videos? Just hold the thing up in front of my camera. I don't do any cool B-roll shots with it or anything. I just hold it straight up. Let's see what this says. Surging up from the depths of the sea on a tidal wave of... Oh, whoa, dude. This is the old trailer thing. Let's see if I can do it in a nice 1950s voice. Surging up from the depths of the sea in a tidal wave of terror to wreak vengeance on mankind. It's Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Jet planes can't destroy it. Bombs cannot kill it. All modern weapons fail. Is this the end of our civilization? Can the scientists of the world find a way to stop this creature? It's a tale to stun the mind, more terrifying than any ever shown on screen. Godzilla, King of the Monsters. And then you get that, like, nice screech from the old trailer, like... You know the screech.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters!
I actually really like this. I don't think I've ever taken the time to truly appreciate this poster art either, because it is pretty cool. Never actually looked through it. Raging through the world on a rampage of destruction, Godzilla, King of the Monsters. It's alive! Spawned in the ocean depths, it stalks the earth, belching fire that blasts mighty cities into oblivion. A gory Goliath that lives to kill, kills to live. Diabolical demon of destruction, mightiest monster of them all, Godzilla. Awesome. And then some. That poster's actually kind of awesome. Anyways, have we talked enough about the box? On the top of the box, you have your Godzilla King of the Monsters logo. On the bottom of the box, you just got your barcode. Let's open this bad boy up and check out what we're checking out. I always do this, hold it this way so that I don't get the first look at it, so that you guys do. We got Godzilla King of the Monsters. Oh, that's the actual figure. See, they did such a good job. I thought that was the poster. Looks like they recreated the poster here with Godzilla. They're missing the train, but they got the recreation of the poster here so you can see what it looks like with the color scheme. And then you have Godzilla here. That's awesome. This is their third variant figure Godzilla. You know, they've done 3 of these cool repaints, these stylized repaints. They did one Atomic Glow, which was a Loot Crate exclusive back in the day for Burning Godzilla. They also did one NES Godzilla 1984, which I do not own. Those are the 2 NECA Godzilla figures that I don't own, but I own all the other Godzilla NECA figures. And then this is our newest one, so this is cool. Let's check it out. Of course, he just is in this thing, so let's get him out. Sorry, I bumped the mic. Not that you guys are going to see that because I edited it out until maybe I acknowledged it and now I just left it in, but probably not. Depends on how much padding for runtime I need to do with this video to get it to 10 minutes. Am I right, fellas, fellow YouTubers? Am I mid-rolls, am I right? Dun, 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 dun. Don't you just love to smell the box after you get your toys out? Just me? Okay. Now, it has some assembly instructions, but I'm confident enough in my ability to put this together that I don't need it. So we've got Godzilla here, a cool atomic breath. This is probably one of the cooler ones we've had, although it does appear to be a recolor of the GMK atomic breath. And then we have the tail here. So yeah, you're supposed to pop the tail on, and that's what the instructions are telling you how to do. So let's try and take this out in the most strategical way possible. Starting out, we have the atomic breath, or actually the fire breath. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm trying to look over it to see if it has a porthole or anything, but it doesn't, so it's just supposed to go in his mouth. So here is the fire beam. I'll hold my hand behind it so you can get a good look at it. I have such high quality on this channel, my lord. Yeah, I do have really dry hands right now, so it's not the most appealing thing you've ever gotten to look at. It also makes my skin look super translucent. One thing I love about filming unboxing videos is that I get like 30 minutes of footage and it cuts down to like 7 minutes of content because there's so much downtime of me trying to get this camera to focus and me unboxing the figure. All right, so we got his tail out here. Oh, it's a bit, I totally forgot that NECA used to do that. My goodness. It's a bendy wire tail, so it is posable in terms of how you want it. The bendy wire is a good idea on paper, but it can't really hold the poses that you'd think it'd be able to hold. Like, you can't do a heck of a lot with the bendy wire. One thing you gotta commend NECA for is their dedication to making sure their figures don't get stolen. They have these little black ties that they always tie in a knot, and they're metal so that you can't cut through them easily anyways, and it's just like impossible to get undone. I don't know, maybe there's some of you guys who are just NECA professionals, Godzilla 154 who has like 10 million NECA figures, but it seems to me that every time I get a NECA figure, it's tied in a knot. How is that helpful for the person who buys the figure? All right, there we go. Get out of here, stupid thing. And there you go. Oh, let's try and snap this tail on without a blow dryer, shall we? That work? Let's see. I don't think it did. It didn't work. No, it didn't. I'm really struggling. Yeah, I'm really going to have to go heat this guy up if I want to get it on. But one thing I will say quickly, just having Godzilla out of the box here, is the 54 sculpt that NECA did is fantastic. It is. It has always been one of their better sculpts. It just looks amazing to me. I just think that this is one of the best ones they've done. The sculpt itself looks great. The cool new green paint looks really cool. So first impressions right out of the box are very strong. I'll do the rest of the review after the time skip, so I don't even know if I'll be wearing the same clothes, but we'll finish the review once I get the tail on, once I go get that other 54 for comparison. Can you tell that I'm recording this over a month after when I recorded that intro? Yeah, boys, took me a whole month to get this tail on. Oof, I'll tell you what. No, it took about 5 minutes to heat up the tail and then pop it on. Kind of glad I gave myself time to wait on this one because I have some different thoughts on it than I did before. It's a little paint blotchy in areas. First of all, you ever love how I do that? I start a thought and then immediately get distracted by a different thought. We'll talk about paint blotches first. Paint blotches. On the knee, you can see some paint blotches. It's just kind of like that all over the figure, where there's just some weird paint application. But then you've also got the dorsal fins, which used to be a lot more pink than they are. Mine look very white. You can't see it great in the camera, but they're very white because a lot of the pink paint was rubbed off onto the box, and that sucks. In comparison to the original 1954 release, they share the same sculpt, so, you know, that's that. They share the same sculpt. There's a reissue 1954 I just got from my little brother. Features a different paint job, and I don't know if any sculpting differences are on it, but it features a much lighter paint job, and it comes with a little atomic breath. It's this same atomic breath, but reskin. In terms of articulation for this figure, you can do the same stuff you could always do with the original 54. Mine's a little little bit stiff. So he should have a hinge in his hands. The hinges in my hands don't do anything. He's got a ball joint at the wrist so you can get all that wrist action you'd ever want. Got a hinge at the elbow, but he can't do a lot. Mine can't anyways. Arm doesn't do a whole lot. Guess this arm's a little bit better. Then I think you have a ball joint here at the shoulders, so you can rotate them all the way around. Got a ball joint at the neck, so you can turn the neck, and then one at the head, so you can make the head kind of look separately from the neck. And you've got the hinge there in the jaw. I think that's what that's called, a hinge. Good news is my eyes aren't derpy. I always like when the eyes are looking the right way. Bad news is, like I said, there's some weird paint splotches, so you got red there. And then on the knee here, you've got black all over it, like goopy black. There's just little inconsistencies like that all throughout this figure. You can see it all over the bottom of the tail, the pink. And then pink just kind of getting places on the back of the tail as well. You've also got articulation here at the torso, so we can turn his torso a little bit. Actually, I think you can, yeah, you can get it to turn all the way around, but mine's a little stiff. Then you've got joints at the leg here, so you can do this with the leg. You've also got a joint at the knee, but mostly it only rotates the knee. Doesn't do a whole lot else with it. And the foot is also its own independent joint, so you can do your own stuff with the foot, and you can kick down a little bit, but you can't really kick up that much. As for the tail's your old school Neca tail, so they've got a couple little joints here, a couple little ball joints in the tail that make the tail move, and then you've got a bendy wire in the end. I was never a big fan of the bendy wire. I like the idea of them. It lets you pose in weird ways, but the bendy wires in execution aren't that great because you can't really do a whole ton with them. I mean, you can pose them however you want, but unless the full tail's a bendy wire, I don't see as much use out of it, you know? But overall, I think this is a really solid figure. Like I said, it's the same sculpt as the 54, and the 54 was one of my favorites. Side by side, I think they look really great, and on their own, I think they look really great. Usually I rate figures, but those ratings are kind of arbitrary, so we'll give this guy an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for the next one. D-Man, out!